This is our final project for red wine quality. Our group name is Ultimate Formular. I'm Kaden Henderson.
I'm Matthew Garcia.
I'm Yaya Alchemist.
I'm Addison Folks.
And I'm Stephen Matthew.
First is our interim. Our interim consists of a Gantt chart, which shows different weeks of November through December of our task list and our roles and responsibilities. So our first to-do list was what we did this week. And then we have our responsibilities, which is what we did up to this date. And then these other weeks are what we are planning on doing.
So the literature review, it basically covers the approach for connecting like the customer with like the data that was used to find like to create models that connected the customer with a specified niche of like wine. Pretty much it covers how Portugal is said to be one of the top countries in exporting wine with 3.17 in market share, and how that data set was like used and found. And, like it portrayed how there was over 4,000 white wine and over 1,500 wild like red samples. And it also explains the three different regression techniques that were used to extract the data sets. And the experiment conducted underwent like simulation variables and various models in finding the numerous amounts of data. That's pretty much it.
Our database acquisition consists of two data sets that I found off the TTU library search, and they just have useful information for red wine, and there are some white wine data sets on there as well.
Okay, then the exploratory data analysis. This database includes over 16,000 entries and goes over 11 different variables, and that's really a lot of categories to cover. These variables include acidity, volatility, acidity, citric acid, residual sugar, chlorides, free sulfur dioxide, total sulfur dioxide, density, pH, sulfates, and alcohol. And these variables are all used to like determine the quality of the wine and like how other people feel about the wine. So like they all contribute to the quality. And these are our resources. The first link is from the database of TTU to get the red wine database. And the bottom one is for the Seaborn's library to get more information on.
Now for our code.
Okay, so first what we did was we imported the 4 libraries that we're going to need to use, such as NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, and Seaborns. We're going to use all these to extract data and help us out to find all the necessary things that we're going to need to use. So first, we read the CSV file called red wine quality, and we stored it into the data frame 1, and we printed the first 5 datas, I guess you could call them. So first what we did is we got the information by using the .info to get the information from the wine. And then we used the .describe to get some statistical inferences and statistical data from the data frame. And then we used the Seaborn's library to make a histogram. I thought the Seaborn library did a phenomenal job making this histogram, unlike Matplotlib. So we went with the Seaborn library, and we put the link in to where we found this. And next we got the correlation. This shows many different correlations between citric acid and residential sugar and all the above. So first we masked it so it wouldn't, I guess you could say, it wouldn't mirror to the same thing. And then we used the heat map to show more information about this. And what we did in the step previous was to basically just not mirror it. So now you just have one of each and there's no repetitions. And then we used the pair plot so we can get all the different correlations from each data frame or each column within the data frame. Thank you for listening.